has been a crazy week in America. Let's find out what happened. President Biden invited the Atlanta Braves to the White House this week to celebrate their World Series win and to ask them to change their racist-ass logo. The EPA will create a new office that merges the offices of environmental justice, civil rights, and conflict prevention. And here's what it'll look like. Wind.
Water.
Fire.
Heart.
Paris Fashion Week started on Tuesday and will showcase collections from 107 brands. Said my grandmama, I can get that same stuff at TJ Maxx. I don't know. NASA's so-called DART spacecraft intentionally slammed into an asteroid this week in the first ever test of a planetary defense system, which frankly is insane.
Huh. It's just like that movie Armageddon.
Yeah, it is. Scientists say that they're still waiting to determine if the impact actually affected the trajectory of the asteroid, but it's still very cool.
Wait, they don't know if it worked?
I mean, I'm sure we'll find out in a few weeks, but no, not yet.
I understand.
What do you mean?
Don't try to stop me. All right, Amber? It's hard enough as it is.
What are you talking about?
We both know how important you are to this show. I'm gonna have to go up there and blow that thing up myself.
What? Tarek, have you lost your mind? None of what you just said makes any sense. Besides, you're important to this show too.
Amber, you're right.
Thank you, Wally.
Tarek's way too important to the show. I'll do it!
Do what?
I'll bring a nuclear bomb up to the asteroid and blow it and me to smithereens!
Wally, we are not sending you to space to blow up an asteroid. Why would we send you?
Because it's easier to teach a cue card guy to be an astronaut than it is to teach an astronaut how to be a cue card guy.
That is objectively not true. Besides, we need you here. We can't do the show without cue cards.
Of course we can't.
Thank you, Jenny.
But you can do it without a head writer.
Oh, Jesus.
Amber, the show's already written. My work here is done. All I need now is a space shuttle, a hydrogen bomb, and a pack of smokes.
Since when do you smoke?
Since I found out today's the day I'm gonna die.
Okay, that's it. You guys, nobody is gonna sacrifice themselves to blow up this asteroid. That's not how it works, and it isn't even headed towards Earth.
Aww.
You're disappointed?
Of course we are.
Why?
Who doesn't love a surprise day off?
Okay, all right. You know what? Never mind. Back to the monologue. The pop song Barbie Girl recently turned 25 years old, and then Leonardo DiCaprio took it off his playlist.
Nope.
Buckingham Palace this week revealed the royal cipher of King Charles III. If you haven't seen it, it looks like this.
How dark will the baby be? How black will the baby be?
I mean, Actor Tom Hanks will release his debut novel next May, and then his son Chet will translate it into patois.
Life be like a box of chocolates.
Patois, Forrest Gump. I would watch the ass off that, man.
Jenny girl, come here, you bum o'clock. All right.
It's good. It's good. According to a new study, unnecessary meetings cost companies as much as $100 million each year in lost productivity. For more on this, let's circle back next week. And finally, 1,415 students at the University of California, Irvine broke a Guinness World Record last week by playing a game of red light, green light. There were no survivors. And that was the monologue. Did you like the monologue? to a good start tonight, but we have so many more things to talk about, like Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker. I know, right? Walker was in the news this week after it was reported that he may have exaggerated the amount of money he donated to nonprofit charities. This wouldn't be the first time Walker has been accused of exaggerating or flat out lying.
Now, hold on a minute.
What? Who said that?
I did.
Oh, no. It's Herschel Walker, everybody.
Hey, it's Herschel Walker, everybody.
They know. I just said that. Herschel, what are you doing here?
As a person running for the office of politician for the great state of Atlanta, I felt the need to come here to confront these horrible alligators and the horrible alligators that the people have made against me.
You mean allegations?
What'd I say?
Alligators.
You say tomato, I say clamato.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
No, what doesn't make sense is how people keep calling me a liar. Like George Washington, D.C. said, I can never tell a lie.
Okay, there's so much wrong with that statement, sir.
No, what's wrong is how the fake media is portraying me. I don't exaggerate and I don't lie. There's not a lion bone in my body, and I should know because I'm a doctor.
You're a doctor?
Yeah. Just last week, I successfully removed a wishbone in an operation at a hospital in Hasbro.
That's a board game.
Oh, I was hardly bored. I was enthralled. I was enthralled by the buzzing red nose of my satisfied patient. Now, look, Amber, you aren't going to trick me. This is nothing but speculation and hairspray.
You mean hearsay?
You say potato, I say gelato.
That is very wrong.
What's very wrong is how the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago. That would have never happened when I was an agent.
You were never an FBI agent.
Oh, yeah? Where did I get this?
That's a punch card from Baskin Robbins.
I'm 2 punches away from becoming head of sprinkles.
Herschel Walker, this is embarrassing.
No! What's embarrassing is President Biden canceling student loan debt. When I graduated from the University of Georgia, I made sure to pay off all my loans without a government handout.
You graduated from the University of what?
Georgia.
The University of what?
Georgia, you know.
You're saying it wrong.
No, it's Georgia. I take the midnight train there all the time.
Mr. Walker, didn't you leave college early to play football professionally?
Classic spin from the woke me up before you go mob. But just like Trump can declassify with his mind, I can graduate with mine. And that's one to Groupon.
You mean one to grow on?
Hey, you say tomato, I say Rachel Maddow.
Get out of here! Herschel Walker, everybody!
Mail-in votes are illegal!
Moving on. Why was he carrying a football?
He carries,
What was the football for?
it's his like security blanket.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Governor Ron DeSantis has faced criticism recently for flying immigrants from Texas to Martha's Vineyard. These immigrants have reportedly been lied to about housing and work opportunities and have been sent across the country by DeSantis as a publicity stunt. He has used these vulnerable people to try to gain voters. And when I heard about it, it made me so mad that I wanted to roast him. But he deserves worse than that. He deserves to be read for filth. And he deserves to have it done by an expert. Which brings us to a segment called An Exquisite Drag by an Exquisite Drag.
Ron DeSantis, you sentient clan hood. Flying people was your big idea? You probably booked that shit on Spirit. Because you have the spirit of old-ass racist from a Quentin Tarantino film. Actually, I bet you booked that shit on Frontier. Because that's a whole new frontier of stupidity. You are so racist that you probably hate your own last name. Okay, let's get petty. You look like Guy Smiley had a love child with a weeble wobble. You look like Tom Holland after he was found at the bottom of the river. You look like you couldn't lift a gallon of milk, yet milk is the only thing you drink. I have no way to prove this, but I am confident in saying that you don't wash your hands when you pee. You look like the term basic bitch came to life. It was raised by bigots that are probably kissing cousins. You look like a missionary, both the person and the sexual position. You are such a gigantic asshole that if you posted your face on Grindr, it would be considered too obscene. You hack ass, whack ass, no talent, no policy having, bitch ass burning cross come to life. Bitch, I hope you get COVID in your booty hole. Anyway.
Jiggly Caliente, everyone! Catch Jiggly in translation on Out TV and on Drag Race Philippines on WOW Presents Plus.